Hey guys, how it's going? Just wanted to show off my 90-gallon tank because I finally got it to this house, out of storage. Um, and hopefully I'll get to set it up soon and everything else. I have some money coming in and yada yada yada. I'm gonna buy some used live rock because I haven't been able to get anyone to give me any, unfortunately. But that's okay, it's expensive stuff. They try and charge like $5 to $8 a pound for it, which it's rocks. It's heavy stuff. So, yeah, I can probably get like 100 pounds for $200 if I look around, on Facebook Marketplace or something like that, which, isn't too hard. I will show you off these things a little bit. These are like the bulkheads. I got two different sizes here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like cap it with some PVC so I don't have to have the sump set up and everything else like that right away, because that might be a little bit of an issue weight wise. I figured with water displacement and everything else like that, my tank will still be heavy, but it won't be too heavy for the floor probably. And if I'm lucky, I won't have to like put any, under the floor support in for it. I got a good stand, so it should work okay. I'm gonna reinforce the stand a little bit, so to help distribute the weight on the floor, and with any luck, that'll be enough. And if it's not, you'll catch a video of me being like, "Oh no, my tank broke." But I'm pretty confident. I just gotta clean this bad boy up and move my lizard tank, which I plan to do a video about here soon. Show you guys all that. It's a planted 75 gallon, it's pretty cool. My lizard loves it, I think. He has lots of space to play around in and eat his crickets. I put all the crickets just in there loose, which, people are back and forth about, but they got plenty of hides and stuff in there. I got like little tubes set up and stuff, so I think it's okay. But yeah, I just wanted to show that I got the tank. As you can see, it's here behind me, and it's so big that it doesn't fit in frame, so it's nice. And my Tang is gonna love it. It is time to move him over into it. He's getting bigger, and it's bad. I know they say you can't do insta tanks, blah 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 blah. It's not safe, and I would normally completely agree with them. But I'm basically just gonna shift all the water from my other tanks into this one, so it has a nice bacterial load and everything else like that. And it should work all right. I'll probably put in like a third of the water fresh, and the rest with the bacteria and everything else like that. I'll use some of the old rock, and hopefully, if I'm lucky, it won't cycle too hard, and I won't have to do constant water changes on it like every couple of days, which is just not good for a tank anyway, But yeah, I gotta move that Tang over, so it's irrelevant at this point, If it cycles pretty hard, I'll just have to put him back in the tank he's in for a little bit, and maybe just leave my clownfish in there, cycle with my clownfish. A lot of people these days are like, "Oh, you can't do that. It stresses the fish out. This, that, and the other." But I don't know if any of you watch BRS TV and stuff. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, that guy, they always put 2 clowns in there, cycling every tank they do, or he's done, pretty much. It's safe as long as you're careful and do appropriate water changes. You'll be all right. It is really important to keep your eye on the levels, so obviously, which I will. I care very much about my fish. Lemon Grab is my favorite, and Zhu Wenwu is my baby too, I suppose. It's like a hard fight between those two. Mandarin Dragonets are just beautiful. I think we all know that. And Lemon Grab has so much character, it's unreal. He's a flighty little dude. He like bounces around in there, and I know he's gonna appreciate the extra space that I give him. So yeah, I just wanted to go over that I finally got it here at the house, and I got my bulkheads, and it is in the works. So by the end of February, it should all be running up and running and nice, and I'll do a video of that where I dump my fish in and this and that and the other. Show you my aquascape, which will hopefully be better than the current one I got, because the one I got right now is kind of a hodgepodge of bull crap, because it was hard to fit everything in there, and I wanted lots of rock in there for obvious reasons. And yeah, I need, okay, maybe it's not super obvious, but I have the Dragonet, and if you don't know, they need copepods, so the more rock you got, the better. Fun fact for you right there if you didn't know. The Dragonet also is probably in need of a bigger tank too, for the same reason as that. It needs copepods, you know, and it's hard to keep enough in there. So, yep. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, add some suggestions. Tell me if you think there's anything I can do to make my stuff better. You know, if you got something to tell me about aquascaping or whatever else like that, some suggestion you have for getting as much rock in there as possible, I'd appreciate it. You have a wonderful day, guys.